Hello, good evening. Good evening, Elena del Rosario and Francisco. Hello, hello.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening, mister. Okay, guys. So today is Thursday. And basically, this is basically Friday for you. For you, Francisco, for you, Elena, and for me. I think this
Not for
is
me,
Friday.
teacher.
Really?
Really, tomorrow I have to work.
Ah, sucks. Why?
Because the project, we have to finish quickly.
So
So we have to work.
but you get paid overtime. No.
Yes.
Yeah, yes or no, Elena? Francisco get paid overtime.
Yes.
Supposedly is a vacation. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Supposedly it's a holiday. Yes, but in some companies, people work. Yes. Mhm. Okay, well, I'm happy to see you. Elena, thanks for being here. Francisco, Josue. Let me ask you, Elena, what happened to your eye surgery?
It's not a surgery, it's an exam.
You had an exam. Mhm,
Yes. And
mhm.
I have
You have myopia?
no, astigmatismo.
Okay.
Yes. And it's because when I
Mhm,
was a child,
mhm.
in my eyes me cayó ceniza del miércoles de ceniza.
On your eye, in your
Yeah.
eye.
And I me lo rasqué y me hice una
I
úlcera.
scratch. Mhm.
Yes.
No, no, I rub it. You know, when you do this, you're
Okay.
rubbing your eyes.
Okay.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
for that I have to use glasses.
You have to.
Yes.
And you were what? How old were you? 9, 10?
Let me see. I'm like 10 years.
Wow,
Yes.
that's too bad. But you can see well using glasses.
Yeah. But in the night, it's when I driving,
Mhm,
the light of the other cars
mhm.
affect me.
They blind
Yes,
you.
exactly.
Mhm. Okay, well, hopefully you continue and get better.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, well, Francisco, that's too bad for you. Tomorrow you work, but maybe you get a day off in the future. Yes. Maybe. Okay, and we have Mr. Josue. Hello, Josue. Gerardo. Josue Gerardo is no.
Good evening, teacher.
Okay, there he is, Josue. That's your name, right? Josue Gerardo.
Yes, yes, it's my
Okay,
name.
okay, good. Well, good to see you, mister. We have Carlos Alberto. Okay, good evening, Carlos.
teacher.
Mr. Juan Saldívar. And
Good
we
evening.
have, good evening, people. And we have Rebecca Irene Santos de Castro. You know, Elena, Juan Saldívar, well, everybody. Rebecca is a fitness instructor. Did you know? Yes. She's a
What de la cerveza?
she's a fitness instructor, right, Rebecca? Or no?
Maybe.
She's a fitness instructor. Okay, well, good. Let's continue. I'm happy to see you. Today is basically Friday for everybody. Yes or no?
Yes.
Today is basically Friday. Tomorrow we don't have classes, no classes tomorrow, okay? So you have, yeah, so very happy. Yes. Can you give me a second, please? 1 second, please.
Digo. Ya le dije que yo lo voy a traer.
Okay, good. So basically, tomorrow is Friday. Well, but today is Friday for everybody. Is everybody happy? Tomorrow, not working. Yes, you get to go and watch a movie. You can go and watch La Monja in Cinemark. Yes or no? No, you don't like that movie. No?
I
Yes,
don't visit the city.
like
You can go and watch. Okay, guys, we need to continue. Today we finish unit number 1. Yes, so today we are going to finish unit number 1. And next week on Monday, we begin unit number 2. Yes? Number 2. Next week on Monday. Okay, we have a reading activity. I have a reading. Can you see the reading?
Yes.
yes.
Okay, the reading is about sharing, economy, good for every.
Body.
So we are going to skim the article. What is sharing economy? What are 3 examples? What 3 examples does the article give? Are you listening?
Yes.
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 Okay, listen. A lot of people, I am going to show you a technique. Skimming. Do you know what is skimming?
No.
Oh,
No? Skimming is technically when you read the first 2 lines of each paragraph. For example, modern technology has made it easier for ordinary people to rent things or services to others. 1 paragraph. What is this, the other paragraph?
Not long.
Not long ago, when people went on vacation, they usually stay in a hotel. Second paragraph. The next paragraph is,
Then there are cars.
then there are cars sharing sites. Instead of using your own car for a long trip, you can get a ride with someone for a small fee. So are you listening?
yes.
Yes.
So how many paragraphs?
Yeah.
3. What is the
3.
first paragraph? About technology. The second paragraph is about what?
The people went on vacation.
People went on vacation. And paragraph number 3?
There are car sharing sites.
Okay, and the other one is number 4.
Many cities offer
Many
Cook.
sites. Offer. Yes, continue reading.
offer cooking surveys
Continue. Instead of
going to a restaurant.
instead of going to a restaurant. Yes. Okay, so we have 4 paragraphs. So now, do you have an idea what the paragraph is about? Yes? Are you listening?
Yes.
So it's about technology, about vacation, about car sharing site, about cooking services, and then what else? There is even, what is it?
A site where you can buy leftover
Over.
food that people haven't eaten.
Good. And finally,
There is no doubt that the sharing economy is growing.
yes. Okay, good. So listen, today we are going to do something different. I want you to read it in the breakout room, okay? And I want you to make a summary. Are you listening?
Yes.
Read it, make a summary in your own words. Example, teacher, the paragraph is about technology, about vacation, blah, blah, blah. Okay, read it, try to understand it, and make your own summary, resumen. Resumen in English is summary, okay?
Okay.
Good. So I am going to send you to the breakout room, read it, try to understand it, and then write a short paragraph in your own words. Well, let me send you to the group, okay?
Okay.
Right now. Okay. So we have 11 people, so it should be 3 people in each section. Ready? Let's go. Sí, está nuevo. Es 8. Es de tratar de mandarlo a arreglar. Es bueno. Dicen que los celulares son buenos. Eso de allá de Estados Unidos. Ujú. Sí, es cierto, ya les quitan piezas. Mm. ¿Mm? Dios santo. Hello, Senia. Hello, are you listening? The microphone.
Good evening, teacher.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Fine.
So, teacher.
Super late. What happened to you?
Uh, today was a no good day.
Not a good day for you.
No.
Stressing.
Oh, yes.
A lot of work.
Yes. A
Hey,
lot
Senia,
of traffic. Yes.
you are the manager in the company, right?
No, teacher.
Huh?
No.
But what is your position in the company?
Es ejecutivo de ventas.
Ah, in secret sales.
Secretary.
Executive sales.
Executive sales.
Ah,
Yes.
but you are always in an office or you work outside?
No, in an office.
Ah, you work in an office. Senia, question. Were you listening to me?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Your conversation, no.
Estaba escuchando.
No.
Yeah. No, listen. The thing is that my throat is itching. Me pica.
Mm.
And I told my wife today I am going to have the student work.
Mhm.
And I am going to talk a little. Yes. No, but listen.
Teacher, I know. I didn't listen.
You didn't listen. I know.
No.
Yes. You only listen everything.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay, listen. Okay, I am going to send you to a group. Okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Accept the invitation.
Okay.
Service just. Va, el párrafo 1. The technology means that we have a variety of products and service.
Ujú.
Just by choosing an option.
Ujú.
Choosing an option in an application.
Ujú.
In an application from a product to a cleaning service. Cleaning service. This form of commerce generates millions of profits and work. No, societies. Ok. Voy a mandar una. Ahí le mandé en el chat.
Ajá. Este es para el primer for
Para
the
el primer
fifth
párrafo. Ajá.
paragraph.
Ahí la tecnología hace que tengamos, we have a variedad de productos y servicios. Con solo elegir en una aplicación. Desde un producto hasta un servicio de limpieza. Esta forma, this form, from le puse, es this form. Esta forma de comercio genera millones de ganancias y trabajo para las sociedades modernas. Párrafo 2. Ya no ves que dice párrafo 2.
Ya pasó suficiente tiempo.
State.
Ajá. Option to stay
In a house.
sería someone's house. Someone
Someone's
house.
private house.
Ajá.
His private
That
house.
you can find in using modern technology, se me ocurre.
To stay at que encuentra find in the technologies, in the apps.
Sorry, can you repeat that, please?
Okay. Other option to stay
Ajá,
that you find, que encuentras, that you
ajá.
find in technologies or in the apps.
Okay,
Okay.
in apps. Is it in apps?
Okay.
Okay.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Then there are car sharing sites. Instead of using your own car for a long trip, you can get a ride with someone for a small fee. Some people argue, argue this is better for the environment. Some fewer cars on the roads mean less pollution. But how many people choose to use the site rather than taking the bus or the train? Public transportation is, after all, much kinder to the environment than cars. Many sites offer cooking services instead of going to a restaurant. You can use an app to order dishes from people in your neighborhood. Okay.
The last paragraph, I think, is talking about the ¿cómo se llama cuando pides comida?
Delivery.
Ajá, delivery. Siempre utilizando apps, ¿verdad? Tecnología.
Okay, there are car sharing sites. There are car sharing sites.
Dios.
Right.
Vale. I think it-
And the first paragraph is about car sharing sites.
Car sharing site. ¿Y qué es? ¿Qué son esos car sharing sites?
I think it's when in only one car can go 3 or 4 people and use only one car.
Ah, okay.
More more cheap, I think.
Como Uber.
Maybe. And is good for the environment. Because fewer cars on the road means less pollution.
Ujú. Ah, pues si quiero nos ayuda con ese párrafo, con el 3.
Car sharing dice que es coche compartido.
The car inside is for the car inside is for car inside is for
Insurance.
Arque.
for for is for
Ujú. Get it right with someone for a small free.
está difícil. The car inside is um,
The paragraph say that some people think that the car sharing is better because low the pollution and low the traffic too.
okay.
Yes, because there are less cars in the streets.
Yeah.
It's good for environment. Some people, it's better for the environment.
Okay.
Yes. Street. Uh-oh.
Está complicado el tercero.
Ok, si nos pregunta quién pasa.
Cualquiera.
Usted anotó más ahora.
¿Qué
Solo la,
pase, qué pase Horacio entonces?
solo la cuarta. ¿No? La cuarta dice, así rapidito, there is even a site where you can buy leftover food that people haven't eaten.
Okay, guys, good evening. Welcome back to the main session. Okay, well, welcome back. Okay, this is the activity. We are going to read it, and then I am going to ask you about specific details, okay? So let me see. I have Josue, please read the first paragraph.
Okay. Modern modern
Technology.
modern technology makes it easy for ordinary people to rent things or service to others. With the click of the app, we can find almost anything. It could be a new dress to wear on the weekend or someone to clean your house. This is the sharing economy and it is now a profile 20 billion a year business. But some people are now asking just how good is, is it for society in general?
Society in general. Okay, well, thank you. Juan Saldívar, continue with the second paragraph.
Okay.
Mhm.
Not long ago, when people went on vacation, they usually stayed in a hotel. Today, they have the
Choice. Choice.
choice
Mhm.
of staying in someone's private house. They pay less, but what effect does this have on the hotel industry and the wider economy? Hotels receive fewer guests, but they still have to pay salaries to their employees and taxes to the government. Many people who rent out rooms do not, so the government gets less money, and some hotels might even close down.
Might even close down. Thank you. Continue, Rebecca. Then,
Then there are car sharing sites.
mhm,
Instead of using your own car for a long trip, you can get a ride with someone for a small fee. Some people argue this is
argue. Some people argue. Mhm.
Some people argue this is better for the environment. Environment. Science. Fewer cars of the roads means less pollution. But how many people choose to use these sites rather than taking the bus or the train? Public transportation is, after all, much kinder to the environment than cars.
Yes, thank you. Let's see, let me see. Continue, Juan Carlos Flores. Many sites offer
Sites offer cooking service. Instead of going to a restaurant, you can use an app to order dishes from people in your neighborhood.
Mhm. Okay, we have Pedidos Ya is a cooking service, yes or no?
Yes.
So you can order something online and then Pedidos Ya bring it to your house. That is an example of cooking services. Okay, Senia, continue. There is even Senia Lely, there is even a site.
There is even a site where you can buy leftover food that people haven't eating. This is sure to save your time and money, but is this
But is it risky?
Is this risky? Can you trust the people cooking your food? Restaurants have to follow a strict regulation to make sure their food is safe to eat.
Yes, thank you. Continue, Luis. There is no. Luis Alberto.
Sorry.
Luis Garcia.
Sorry. There is no doubt that the sharing economy is growing. Some economists think it will be worth 30
335,
335 billion by 2025.
25.
Has a new technology making sharing food, accommodation, and transportation easier all the time. The question of is it fair will remain.
Will remain. Yes, thank you. So let me see. I am going to select, let me see, Edgar Américo, Luis Garcia, and Rebecca. Okay, can you please share a screen and give me the summary, please?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, share. Okay, share the screen and show me.
Yes.
Please.
Can you see, teacher?
Yes, I can.
Okay. In summary, technology has made great advance with respect to being able to acquire a service of product, from renting a vehicle, cooking service, making reservation in a hotel, etc. And this makes it easier. And those who own the application have managed to make a lot of money. Collaborate economy for hotel is not very profitable because they have to pay the same ways to people and they save fewer people. Only that.
Only that. Okay, so you only made a summary of the introduction and the first paragraph.
It's a summary in general.
In general.
General.
Okay, that's good. Well, thank you, Edgar, Américo, Luis Garcia, and Rebecca. Good job. Let me see. The next, Elena del Rosario, Juan Carlos Flores, and Juan Saldívar. Can we see your summary, please?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, many people decide to go on vacation, make their reservations.
Do you have it? Do you have it on? Did you type it or no? Maybe you can share a screen so everybody see.
Okay. Me voy a... Tell me one moment. Me puedo enviar al chat, ¿verdad? Vamos a poner al chat.
No, can you project it? Project. Okay, thank you. Oh, there you have it. Okay, good. Oh, you wrote it on the notebook. Okay.
Yes. Currently, many people decide to go on vacation, make their reservation in private home. This effect causes many hotels do not perceive a lot of people. This reason affect of profit of these hotels. Maybe they have to close.
Yes. Okay, so technology means that we have a variety of products and services. Yes. Yes. Well, I think it's good. Congratulations to you. To you, Mr. Juan Carlos Flores, Juan Saldívar, and Elena, yes?
Yes.
Okay, good. And finally, Francisco Adalberto, Horacio, and Xenia, please. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Okay, there it is.
Can you see the summary?
Maybe you can make it bigger. Make it a little bigger because, well, can everybody see?
Yes.
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 Sorry.
Control más puedes darle.
¿Sí?
Yes, we can see. Can everybody see?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Uh,
Okay.
we have three little summary.
Okay.
The first, the use of the technology made easier the life for ordinary people.
Mhm.
You can get anything by your cell phone.
Mhm.
And number two, in summary, is Airbnb business. When the ordinary people rent a private house or room for less money than a hotel costs.
Mhm.
And the number three, the car sharing size is when some people sharing a car in a trip for save money and it's better for the pollution.
Mhm. Okay, that's good. Well, guys, I know I see that everybody did an excellent job. That's good. Basically, this is how you made summaries. You know, licenciados in the university, they don't read the books. They only read little extracts, abstracts. Yes. Basically, listen carefully. Basically, if you apply scheming, if you apply this technique, scheming, in any article, you apply the technique to read the first two lines, you understand, you get the context of whatever you are reading. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Basically, everything, the main information is in the first two lines. Okay? Now, the question is, any specific vocabulary, pronunciation, meaning, or no questions?
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Mhm.
Let me see.
Leftover.
Leftover.
Wider economy, teacher? Wider economy?
Wider economy. The pronunciation, wider.
No, the
meaning.
The meaning.
Well, you know, supposedly, right? Suppose the government is, well, yesterday or 2 days ago, the government welcomed Príncipe de Arabia, I don't know, emeritus, whatever, supposedly to widen the economy, to grow the economy, supposedly, right? The economy is going to grow, there is going to be more investments, yes?
Okay.
Okay, another, leftovers. Repeat after me, leftovers.
Leftover.
Okay, imagine Elena cooks lunch. She makes a lot of rice, buffalo wings. Oh, maybe she made 10 buffalo wings, only ate 4 buffalo wings. So the others are leftovers. So at 6 p.m., she comes home, put the chicken wings on the microwave. She is eating leftovers.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or they say comida recalentada. Yes.
Yeah.
Do you like eating leftovers? No.
Yes. For example, the pupusas.
But it's not the same. It's different, right?
For example, so.
So. And the others? Do you like eating leftovers? Example for Christmas Day, people eat leftovers for 4 days. Yes or no?
Yes.
Chicken sandwiches,
Chicken.
Yes.
leftovers for 3, 4 days, 5 days. Gallinas rellenas.
Casi le salen plumos a uno.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Americo. Another one. Another environment.
The question, teacher, the last question. Is it fair?
Is it fair? So it's a question. El lector, el autor, the author is leaving you a question. Is it fair?
¿Está lejos? ¿Algo así?
No.
Si es justo.
Es justo, yes. Do you think it's fair? You have a big hotel and Francisco has a, a house in front of the beach, La Libertad. He has like ranchos and everybody goes to Francisco ranchos. Francisco doesn't pay taxes. Francisco doesn't pay nothing. He doesn't pay anything. But hotels, they need to pay the government. They declare impuestos, right? Impuestos in English is taxes. They declare taxes. Well, everybody declared taxes. No, las perlitas, 2 months ago, no, the Ministerio de Hacienda, bien inyectado, ¿verdad? Yes. $2 million. Sanction. Yes. Ahora hasta por correo le mandan como la factura. Yes or no? Because they were avoiding paying taxes. Another question. Elena, Francisco, Rebecca, Josué, Marlene, Carlos Alberto. Any questions or no question? Nothing.
No.
Clear like horchata.
Yes.
Okay, well, let's answer the questions. Question number 1. Read the article, find the words in italics below, then circle the meaning of each word. When a business is profitable, what is it? It makes a lot of money or loses a lot of money?
Makes money.
It makes money. Profitable, okay? Profitable is rentable. Yes? A lot of people say rentable. No, it's not rentable. It's profitable. Yes? When a business is profitable. Yes?
Yes.
Well, any business has to be profitable. If not, then it's not working. Number 2, what is it? Taxes are money that people
give to the government.
Give or receive from the government?
Give to the government.
Give to the government.
Taxes. Impuestos in English is? Taxes. If something is risky, what is it?
Dangerous. It's dangerous.
Dangerous. It's risky. Yes or no?
Yes.
Don't pay taxes 1 year. Lo van a ir a buscar a la empresa. Yes or no? Yes.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, number 4, what is it?
Regulations.
Regulations are, what is it?
Are rules that control with the things.
That can be done.
Regulations. Any businesses or any company have, what is it?
Rules or regulations.
Regulations. The correct word is regulation. Rules, no, it's regulations. Okay, next one, what is it?
When something is fair, everybody has equal
or different opportunities.
Different.
Different opportunities.
No.
Equal
Equal.
opportunity.
Equal,
Mhm.
equal.
When something is fair, everybody has equal opportunity. In this case, hotels and ranchos don't have equal
Okay.
opportunities.
Yes.
Mhm. Okay, answer the questions. Let's see. Question number 1, Francisco Adalberto. Read the question and tell me the answer.
Okay. Number 1. How much is the sharing economy worth nowadays?
Nowadays, in the paragraph, there is a number, money. What is the
Yes.
number?
Ooh,
How much is
I
the
don't
sharing
know.
economy nowadays? Can you see it? What is it?
20 billions. Oh. 335 billion
By 20?
by 2025.
Yes. But in this case, the answer is
20 billions.
20
billions,
billions.
yeah.
Mhm. 20 billions. That's a lot of money, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, number 2, Juan Saldivar. Can you read it?
Teacher,
Yes.
but the question is worth.
How much is?
It's worth.
In the
The
present.
answer is, no.
In the present is this.
But the question is, how is worth? ¿Lo que va a crecer o no?
No. In the present is
Okay.
this one. In 2025, in the future.
Okay.
Okay, good. Number 2, Juan Saldivar.
Okay. What is the advantage of staying in a private house instead of a hotel?
What is the advantage?
The low cost.
The money. It costs less, yes or no?
Yes.
The house costs less. And a hotel is more expensive, yes or no?
More expensive.
Correct.
Yes.
Good. Let's see, Elena, number 3.
Why is car sharing less demanding to the environment? Because the pollution.
Because
It's better sharing a car that have a lot of cars when we go to the vacation, for example.
Yes, good. Carlos Alberto, number 5, please.
How can buying for food from non-professional be risky?
You know, do you buy food from in la calle? No?
No, teacher.
Do you buy food on the street?
No health.
It's not healthy. It's risky. You can get diarrhea.
You're not sure who prepared this food.
Yes. You know, in front of the university, there is a woman, and I see it, making pupusas, and then and continue. Yes.
Ingredient extra.
Getting the así le hacen, getting the boogers. Mocos in English is boogers. They pick the boogers and continue. And
Ahí le va algo extra.
and they go like this. They see, nobody is looking. Yes. Yes.
Que haga saladito el quesillo.
So it's risky.
Yes.
And choripanes, do you buy choripanes on the street? No? Nobody.
Sorry.
Sometimes.
Sometimes you do. Elena says sometimes. Saldivar, America too.
Yeah.
But
In sometimes.
do you buy tacos on the street?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, they are very delicious. Yes. Con aceite trasegado. Yes. Yes. But it's
Después con
risky.
dolor de estómago.
Yeah. Why is risky? You have a stomach ache, throwing up, vomitar, throwing up, throwing up later. Yes, you can get sick. It's dangerous. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, any questions? No
No.
questions? Can we continue?
Tacos
Oh,
on the street, teacher, is
Mhm.
meat of dog.
Meat dog, yes. Yeah, they can be meat dogs. Okay, we have a video, and the video is on unit number 7. Are you ready? Okay.
Yes. Right.
Do you want to see the video?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, pay attention to the video, please. Are you ready?
Ready?
Nothing says happy birthday or congratulations like a beautifully frosted cake. With just a few steps, you can frost a cake with confidence and enjoy the oohs and ahs from your guests. You'll need this basic equipment: a long serrated knife, cake plate, waxed paper, simple syrup, pastry brush, offset spatula, frosting. Step 1, bake flat tops. If the cake layers have dome-shaped tops, you'll need to trim them to make the tops flat. Place a cooled cake layer on a sheet of waxed paper. This will make it easier to maneuver. Rest your palm on the domed top and hold the serrated knife parallel to the top of the cake. Lightly score the edge where you'll make the cut. Gently begin sawing back and forth into the cake. When you've made one cut, rotate the cake and make another cut. Step 2, prepare to frost. Put the bottom layer of cake on your cake platter. Tuck in strips of waxed paper beneath the edges of the cake to keep the platter clean while you're frosting. Lightly brush loose crumbs off the cake. Step 3, prepare and brush on simple syrup. Simple syrup is a baker's secret that adds flavor and moisture to your cake. To make simple syrup, add 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of water to a medium saucepan and bring to a boil. Flavor your syrup if you like. Let the syrup cool and strain out any solids before you brush it on the cake. Step 4, frost, layer, then frost again. Place a large dollop of frosting on the center of your first layer. Spread it evenly to the sides. It doesn't have to be perfectly even because the top cake layer will flatten it out. Carefully place the top layer, cut side down, on top of the frosted layer. Do your best to align the layers. Don't worry if frosting squeezes out the sides. You'll use that later. Brush off any loose crumbs from the top and apply more simple syrup. Step 5, make the crumb coat and chill out. Spread a thin undercoat of frosting to keep the cake crumbs under control. Bakers call this a crumb coat. Put a small dollop of frosting on top of the cake and smooth it out. Remember, this is a thin undercoat, so don't worry if you can see the cake through the frosting. Next, spread a thin layer of frosting around the sides of the cake. Now you can smooth any frosting that squeezed out from between the layers earlier. Chill the cake in the fridge until the frosting is firm to the touch. If you're in a hurry, pop it in the freezer. Step 6, add the final coat of frosting. When the first layer of frosting feels firm, it's ready for the final coat. Put a big dollop of frosting on top of the cake and spread first over the top, then down the sides, rotating as you work. For a super smooth finish, dip your offset spatula in hot water, shake it off, then use it to smooth the frosting. The heat from the metal melts the frosting just enough to even out any dips and bumps. Put the finishing touches on your cake with edible flowers, fruit, chocolate shavings, or sprinkles. When you've finished, carefully pull away the strips of waxed paper and wipe off any spills with a damp paper towel. Now get the candles ready and let the celebration begin.
Okay, there you have the video. What do you think about the video? Did you understand a little bit?
Interesting to make
Okay.
a cake.
To make a cake, okay. What words were you able to identify? Specific words? Let me see, Elena, what words did you write down? Luis, Carlos
Frost.
Alberto,
Frost.
Frost. Okay. Rebecca. Code, okay, good. Okay, I am going to play the listening one more time, but this time I want you to make a list. Make a list of 6 vocabulary words you don't know, okay?
Okay.
Is everybody listening?
Yes.
Yes.
Listen carefully. I am going to play it 2 more times, but listen carefully. Try to write down vocabulary you don't know, okay? So we can practice. Ready?
Ready.
Okay, well, she has to retire, but let's see the others. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Yeah.
Nothing says happy birthday or congratulations like a beautifully frosted cake. With just a few steps, you can frost a cake with confidence and enjoy the oohs and ahs from your guests. You'll need this basic equipment: a long serrated knife, cake plate, waxed paper, simple syrup, pastry brush, offset spatula, frosting. Step 1, make flat tops. If the cake layers have domed shaped tops, you'll need to trim them to make the tops flat. Place a cooled cake layer on a sheet of waxed paper. This will make it easier to maneuver. Rest your palm on the domed top and hold the serrated knife parallel to the top of the cake. Lightly score the edge where you'll make the cut. Gently begin sawing back and forth into the cake. When you've made one cut, rotate the cake and make another cut. Step 2, prepare to frost. Put the bottom layer of cake on your cake platter. Tuck in strips of waxed paper beneath the edges of the cake to keep the platter clean while you're frosting. Lightly brush loose crumbs off the cake. Step 3, prepare and brush on simple syrup. Simple syrup is a baker's secret that adds flavor and moisture to your cake. To make simple syrup, add 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of water to a medium saucepan and bring to a boil. Flavor your syrup if you like. Let the syrup cool and strain out any solids before you brush it on the cake. Step 4, frost, layer, then frost again. Place a large dollop of frosting on the center of your first layer. Spread it evenly to the sides. It doesn't have to be perfectly even because the top cake layer will flatten it out. Carefully place the top layer, cut side down, on top of the frosted layer. Do your best to align the layers. Don't worry if frosting squeezes out the sides. You'll use that later. Brush off any loose crumbs from the top and apply more simple syrup. Step 5, make the crumb coat and chill out. Spread a thin undercoat of frosting to keep the cake crumbs under control. Bakers call this a crumb coat. Put a small dollop of frosting on top of the cake and smooth it out. Remember, this is a thin undercoat, so don't worry if you can see the cake through the frosting. Next, spread a thin layer of frosting around the sides of the cake. Now you can smooth any frosting that squeezed out from between the layers earlier. Chill the cake in the fridge until the frosting is firm to the touch. If you're in a hurry, pop it in the freezer. Step 6, add the final coat of frosting. When the first layer of frosting feels firm, it's ready for the final coat. Put a big dollop of frosting on top of the cake and spread first over the top, then down the sides, rotating as you work. For a super smooth finish, dip your offset spatula in hot water, shake it off, then use it to smooth the frosting. The heat from the metal melts the frosting just enough to even out any dips and bumps. the finishing touches on your cake with edible flowers, fruit, chocolate shavings, or sprinkles. When you've finished, carefully pull away the strips of waxed paper and wipe off any spills with a damp paper towel. Now get the candles ready and let the celebration begin.
Okay, now, well, I would like to listen to you guys. Can you share some of the words you wrote down on the notebook? Let me see. Zenia, Carlos Alberto, Juan Carlos Flores, Rebecca. Hmm?
Layer of cake.
Layer. So the layer.
Large dollop and big dollop.
Moisture.
Mushrooms, okay.
Domed chopped.
Damage chopped. Cooking. Syrup. Dollop.
Syrup. You know this is syrup. Can you see?
Yes.
This is maple syrup. Delicious on pancakes, yes or no?
Teacher, there are many words that I don't understand.
And that's the idea, to learn new vocabulary.
Why of any spills, teacher?
Repeat.
Why of any spill?
Derrames, you know, when you make a cake, you have to be careful not to spill. Se le derrumbe. Another one. Horacio.
Pastry brush.
Teacher, wipe off es como que de secar, algo así, ¿verdad?
Wipe off is like clean. It's like cleaning. For example,
Okay. Thank you.
I pour water on the table. I have to wipe it off. Repeat after me, wipe it off.
Wipe it off.
Wipe it.
Wipe it off. Wipe it off, ¿verdad?
Yes, wipe it. Well, you can say wipe it out or wipe it off. For example, I am drinking coffee and then accidentally I hit the coffee and everything is on the table. I have to wipe it out. Yes? Secar, limpiar. Another word, Josué? Francisco Adalberto?
Pastry brush. Pastry brush. Como de pincel, creo que era, no sé, como brocha de.
Repeat.
Pastry brush. Como brocha, no sé.
Pastry brush.
Well, we are going to see it one more time, but in this case, we are going to stop. Okay, let me see. Ready?
Nothing says happy birthday or congratulations like a beautifully frosted cake. With just a few steps, you can frost a cake with confidence and enjoy the oohs and ahs.
So you can what? You can frost. You can frost a cake with confidence and enjoy the oops and from your guests. This is basically
say brush.
Pastry brush.
You say brush.
Keep equipment. Second paragraph.
In the second paragraph.
Pastry brush.
You'll need this basic equipment: a long serrated knife, cake plates, and wax paper, simple syrup, pastry brush. Okay, let me see.
Simple syrup.
As from your guests. You'll need this basic equipment: a long serrated knife, cake plate, waxed paper, simple syrup, pastry.
This is, what is it?
Pastry brush.
Es como una brocha, pero de cocina.
Yes, correct. You know, and they do this with bimbo bread. You put like like garlic, garlic bread. Yes, you know, you use the pastry brush, so you can put garlic on the bread and you put it on the
For
oven.
apply olive oil in the meal.
On the meal, yes. So that is a pasty brush, and what is the other one?
Brush. Offset spatula.
What is this? Offset, what is it?
Offset spatula.
Spatula, yes.
Nothing says happy birthday or congratulations like a beautifully frosted cake. With just a few steps, you can frost a cake with confidence and enjoy the oohs and ahs from your guests. You'll need this basic equipment: a long serrated knife, cake plate, waxed paper, simple syrup, pastry brush, offset spatula, frosting.
And what is the step number 1? What do you need to do?
Make flat tops.
Make flat tops.
These are make flat tops. You see that one.
Step 1, bake flat tops. If the cake layers have dome-shaped tops, you'll need to trim them to make the tops flat. Place a cooled cake layer on a sheet of waxed paper. This will make it easier to maneuver. Rest your palm on the domed top.
You need to rest the what? The palm on the what? On the dome?
The dome top.
And hold?
And hold the serrated knife parallel of the top of the cake.
Basically what he is doing, right? He's holding the cake and then he is, with the serrated knife, he's cutting, right?
And hold the serrated knife parallel to the top of the cake. Lightly score the edge where you'll make the cut. Gently begin sawing back and forth in.
Gently begin what?
Sorry.
Sewing back and forth, like, so you go forward and back, yes or no?
Yes.
Is the action. So it was like cutting. Okay, let's continue.
When you've made one cut, rotate the cake and make another cut. Step 2, prepare to frost. Put the bottom layer of cake on your cake platter. Tuck in strips of waxed paper beneath the edges of the cake to keep the platter clean while you're frosting. Lightly brush loose crumbs off the cake. Step 3, prepare and brush on simple syrup.
What is step number 3?
Simple
syrup.
Simple syrup in the baker's secret.
Simple syrup is a baker's secret that adds flavor and moisture to your cake. To make simple syrup, add 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of water to a medium saucepan and bring to a boil. Flavor your syrup if you like. Let the syrup cool and strain out any solids before you brush it on the cake. Step 4, frost, layer.
What is step number 4?
Frost layer.
Frost layer and frost.
You need to,
Teacher, I have a question. What does frost mean?
Frost is lo que ve ahí, that is frost.
Tipo una espuma, creo, ¿no? Frost.
Yes.
Crema batida, podría ser.
Layer es una capa o qué?
Yes.
Turrón, como le dicen.
El turrón,
Correct. Frost layer, then frosted again. Did you know frost es un verbo también? You see, you need to put the frost and then you need to frost it again. The frost is like lo que hacen con la mano, moverlos, aplicarlo. That is frosting. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, let's continue.
Then frost again. Place a large dollop of frosting on the center of your first layer. Spread it evenly to the sides. It doesn't have to be perfectly even because the top cake layer will flatten it out. Carefully place the top layer, cut side down, on top of the frosted layer. Do your best to align the layers. Don't worry if frosting squeezes out the sides. You'll use that later. Brush off any loose crumbs from the top and apply more simple syrup. Step 5, make the crumb coat and chill out. Spread it.
What is step number 5?
Crumb coat and child.
You need to make the crumb coat. Basically, is what you see. You need to make the cover part.
Thin undercoat of frosting to keep the cake crumbs under control. Bakers call this a crumb coat. Put a small dollop of frosting on top of the cake and smooth it out. Remember, this is a thin undercoat, so don't worry if you can see the cake through the frosting. Next, spread a thin layer of frosting around the sides of the cake.
What do you need to do here? What is he doing? He's spreading what?
Spreading a 2 layer of frosting.
Around the what?
Outside of the cake.
Yes.
Now you can smooth any frosting that squeezed out from between the layers earlier. Chill the cake in the fridge until the frosting is firm to the touch.
What do you need to do now?
Fill the cake in the fridge.
While the frosting is firm.
Chill, what does chill mean, teacher?
Firme. Firme al tacto.
Chill. Correct, Luis. Chill the cake is like when you make a...
Frosting es como la escarcha, algo así se
Thank
traduce
you.
como la escarcha.
You know, when you make gelatina, what do you need to do? You need to you need to chill it in the freezer. Lo dejas sentar ahí, ¿verdad?
Ah, okay, thanks.
So you chill.
Y que si estás apurado, dice que lo metas en el freezer para que se quede más rápido.
Yes. Chill. Yes, very good. Listen, some words literalmente no los puede tomar. You have to think. Yes.
If you're in a hurry, pop it in the freezer. Step 6.
If you're in a hurry, what do you need to do? You need to?
Final frosting.
You need to?
If you're in a hurry, pop it in the freezer.
Well, you need to do what?
Pop in the freezer.
You need to pop it in the, you need to pop it in the freezer. It means you need to put it in the freezer.
Es sinónimo de put it, ¿verdad? El pot it.
Yes. Pop it. Oh, I bought tamales, delotes. Pop it in the freezer. Yes. Oh, I bought chicharrones. Oh, pop it in the freezer. Put it in the freezer. Okay.
Okay.
Step 6, add the final coat of frosting. When the first layer of frosting feels firm, it's ready for the final coat. Put a big dollop of frosting on top of the cake and spread first over the top, then down the sides, rotating as you work. For a super smooth finish, dip your offset spatula in hot water, shake it off, then use it to smooth the frosting. The heat from the metal melts the frosting just enough to even out any dips and bumps. Put the finishing touches on your cake with edible.
Can you tell me what fruits do you see here?
Grapes.
You think so?
Berries.
These are blueberries. And what else?
Cherry. No.
The cherries.
Cran-
Tell me,
Cranberry and
Rebecca.
grapes.
Berry.
What is it?
Cherry.
Cranberry and
Cranberry and grapes.
Strawberry.
strawberry.
Cranberry.
Yes, strawberries. You know, in
Yeah.
Super Selecto, they sell
Blueberry.
cranberry juice. Yes or no?
Yes.
It's very delicious. Inexpensive. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, good. Let's see. Well, thank you guys for listening to that. We need to continue. Yesterday we did not finish this. Do you remember this? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
The homework. Yo les había dejado una tarea. Did you do it? No?
No.
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 No, teacher.
Two sentences. Two sentences using before, two sentences using after, since, and while. No?
Ajá.
Eh,
We
Lo
do
hicimos, pero
in
lo
the
hicimos.
class, in the
Lo
class.
hicimos en la clase, teacher.
Ah, you did it in class. Yes. Okay, well, let's see. Yesterday we practiced this. Remember? I gave you an example yesterday. And the example was before the class, do you remember?
About dinner.
Before the class, I had dinner. Okay, after the class. What
I
do
go
you
to
do
the bed.
after the class? I go to bed. Mhm.
Sleep.
Yes, since
I got married.
since last year or since I got married, yes. Luis said I can't play soccer anymore. So while I am working, do you remember? We practice. No se acuerda.
While I was watching the movie La Monja, I got scared.
I got scared. Very good. Yes, excellent. So
While I
before,
am in the class, I can use the phone.
correct. Yes. You know, another example?
While I read a book while you're eating. I read a book while you're eating.
Okay, good. Anybody else?
I like to have the radio on while study.
While listen and watch the class English, I have eaten.
I was eating. Yes. Yes, good.
Yesterday I don't work.
Yesterday I didn't work. Okay.
Since yesterday I don't work.
Since yesterday I don't work. Very good. Yes. Another example?
I will pick up some snack.
Okay.
I later English. My vocabulary is more expensive.
Okay. Yes. Anybody else? Arely?
While the class, I participate in the break room.
You what?
In the break room.
While I am in class, I participate in the breakout rooms. Okay, guys, listen. Give me a second, please. Can you see this? Can you see it?
I see the WhatsApp.
Yes.
Okay, you see the WhatsApp. I sent the link. I want you to click on the link. Okay, click on the link. When you click on the link, you are going to see, give me a second. When you click on the link, you are going to see this. Can you see it? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
So write one sentence. One sentence using before, after, and while. For example, you can say before the class, comma, and tell me what you did. Or after work, I complete the sentence. Are you listening to me?
Yes.
Yes.
Since I finish my career, in complete the sentence. While I am in the office, Comma. I complete the sentence. And then click on submit. Okay?
Okay.
And I am going to see the sentences you have. Can you see them?
Yes.
Okay, can you do it? I give you 5 minutes.
Okay.
Please. Okay, do it. You can do it right now.
No.
Access the link in the WhatsApp. Okay? In the group. Click on the link. Type your sentence. Do you understand?
Yes.
Teacher, only write one sentences or using before, after, while, and signs.
Yes. Using before, after, and while.
Okay, teacher.
Yeah, you will. Okay.
One sentence or 4 sentences?
4 sentences.
Okay.
Okay, everybody is finished. Yes?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
let's see. Okay, this one. Whose sentence is this one? This one. Okay. Can you read the sentence, please?
Before the class, I was working at the airport.
Correct. Thank you, Mr. Before the class. Okay, this one.
Before I sleep, I brush my teeth after work. I have dinner while work. I like to listen music, don't play soccer since 2 months ago.
Okay, good. Thank you, Mister. Next. This one, what is it? Before going to bed, I brush my teeth. Whose sentence is this? Whose sentences are these?
Elena sentences, teacher.
Okay, before going to bed, I brush my teeth. Since I wear glasses, I see better. Very good. Since I wear...
Teacher, I have a problem. I send you, but I don't see in the screen.
Not right now. We see one by one. One sentence.
Yes,
Then
see one by one. I think so.
after eating, I wash the dishes. While I'm working, I can't use my cell phone. Excellent. Let's see next. This one.
Mine, teacher.
Okay, please, can you read it?
Before I started work, I had a lot of time to read books. After I have dinner, I watch series on Netflix. While I am studying, I like to listen classical music. Since I was a young boy, I like rock music.
Yes, good sentences. Next. Very good, mister.
Me, teacher.
Okay, please.
Before the class, I have a dinner. After the work, I go to home. I read a book while eating. Since I work, I am not going to a party.
Okay, very good.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes, this one.
My teacher.
Okay, please.
While there is life is happiness.
Okay.
After the storm, it was calm.
Yes.
Before you go to visit him, you should make sure it's at home. Since you asked, I getting it today.
Yes. Okay, good. Next.
After my lunch, I brush my teeth. Before my class, I go to sleep. Since April, I am learning English. While I am in the job, I cannot see TV.
Okay. Good job, Senia. This one's. Who's sent? Okay, please.
Before going to work, I have breakfast. After class, I go to sleep. I watch television while I having lunch. My English has improved since I started English classes.
Okay, good job. Excellent. This one's.
My teacher.
Okay.
Before class, I have dinner. After class, I go to sleep. And while I am having dinner, and I watch TV. Since I've been exercising, I feel healthy.
Yes, excellent sentence. Good sentences. But you can even say while I am in the gym, I'm listening to music, while I am doing cardio, and explain. This one,
Mike,
okay, please.
before the class, I'm working. Before work, I take breakfast. Uh, uh, I take breakfast before of leave. I brush my teeth. Before of to go to my work, I pray. After of my eat, after of eat my breakfast, I brush my teeth.
Yes.
No lo separé con coma, se me olvidó.
No, but it's okay, mister. Yes, good sentences. Well, thanks, everybody. Now, next, what is the next exercise? I am going to create another slide. And on this slide, you are going to complete the sentences. What sentences? Before, and here we are going to use ing. Before eating dinner, or before going to work, I complete the sentences. After finishing ing, after finishing work, you tell me, while I am, or you can say while working, comma, I since last year, and complete the sentence. Everybody's watching? Yes?
Yes.
So listen, here we can use a gerund, you see? Before going, after finishing, while working, while doing exercise. Okay? With this, before, after, and while, we can use ing. But we cannot use ing with since. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, well, I want you to complete the sentences. I am going to share the link one more time. Try to answer the questions. Complete the questions, the sentences. Okay?
Okay.
Everybody understand me, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. This is not for practicing. Example, before going to work, I play with my baby. Before going to work, I take a shower. After finishing work, I drive to my house. While working, I have to send emails, I have to answer phone calls. Since last year, I have gotten fatter, me he engordado. So you think about something, yes? Okay, so you have 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, can you read this sentence? Whose sentence is this? Whose sentence is this?
This my teacher.
Okay, can you please read?
Before going to brush my teeth, I'm having a dinner.
Okay.
After finishing the class, I'm going to prepare my things. I play soccer since 3 years ago.
Good. Listen. Before brushing my teeth, before brushing my teeth,
Okay.
I have dinner.
I have dinner. Okay. Thanks, bro.
After finishing the class, I prepare my things. I play soccer since 3 years ago. Good.
Before brushing. Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, next.
Okay, before going to work, I drink chocolate. After finish work, I drive to home. While working, I listen music. Time last year, I improving my English.
I am improving. Yes, good job, mister. Next.
Me teacher.
Okay, please.
Before going to work, I have breakfast. After finishing work, I tidy up my desk. And while I work, I listen to music. Since last year, I have been studying English.
Good job. But in this one, Rebecca, while working.
Okay.
But the sentence is perfect. While I work, it's correct. But you can use ing and you can say while working, I listen to music. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. Okay, let's continue. Next.
Before going to work, I take a shower. I go to home after finishes work. I listen to music while working. I didn't drink soda since last year.
Okay. Excellent. This one. Whose sentences are these?
Before going to work, I check the email. After finish the work, I go to the gym. While working, I check the Facebook. Since last year, I don't eat sushi.
I don't eat sushi.
I don't eat sushi. I don't eat sushi.
Yes. Excellent. What about this one?
My teacher.
Okay, Francisco.
Before going to work, I get my sister at school. After finishing work, I have a relaxed time. While working, I am serious. Since last year, I feel very tired.
Okay. I think it's good. Good sentences. Wait, give me a sec. This one is fine. Let's see. This one, please. These sentences. No, this is Mr. He already. What about this ones? Son esta, perdón. I think it's this one. Okay, this one. That was this sentences. Before going to,
Mike.
Yes.
Before going to work, I eat my breakfast. After finishing work, I take a shower. While working, I send in emails and answer the telephone.
Yes. Good sentences, mister. Finally,
Before going to work, I drop my daughters off at the school. After working, I take English classes. Since yesterday, I feel stressed. While I drive, I listen music.
While driving.
Driving.
Yes, eliminate I.
Okay.
Finally, yes, while driving.
Me, teacher.
Okay, please.
Before going to work, I cleaning to cook. The cook. After finish work, I walking in the park. I while working watch. While working what YouTube watch. I since last year I have been exercise.
I have been exercising. Good, excellent. Well, thank you guys for participating. Let's take the attendance. Are you ready for the attendance?
Yes.
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 Everybody ready for the attendance?
Yes.
Did you learn something new today? Or nothing new?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Carlos Alberto,
Present.
listen.
Present.
After taking attendance, we take the picture, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
After taking attendance, Walter Solis, Horacio,
Present.
Rebecca,
Present.
Andrés, Marlene,
Present, teacher.
Griselda, Juan Carlos Torres is not here, Juan Saldívar,
I'm here.
Oscar Mengíbar, Juan Carlos Flores, here. Karen Lisette is here. Sandra Lisette, not here. Sandra, Ana, Luis.
I'm here, teacher.
Yes. Américo.
Present.
Carlos Andrés Durán.
Pues sí,
Francisco.
quedamos así, entonces me mandas la ubicación mañana.
Elena.
Present.
Vaya, estamos.
Gladys.
Present.
Ah, pues, dale, dale.
Fernando
Vaya, dale, igual.
Aníbal. Fernando Aníbal. It's not here. Senia Arelí.
Present.
Josué.
Present.
Lenin Alberto. Present. Manolo.
Here.
Okay, good. Thank you guys. So, okay, let's take the picture. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Okay, well, ready, guys? Okay, 1, 2. Okay, ready? Smile, be happy. Come on, it's your picture. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Thank you, guys. I see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
I see you tomorrow. No.
Tomorrow
See
is
you
day
Monday.
Oh, on
Monday.
I
See
see
you
you on
Monday.
Monday. Yes.
Next week.
Okay. Thanks for participating. Okay. Have a good night.
Have a
Hay
good
que
night,
cachipar
everybody.
mañana.
Bye, good night.
Enjoy.
¿Vas a salir de Cachiporro, Américo?